Hi everyone, sorry for that. I think we had some technical problems. Sometimes happens like that, right? And yeah, so it would be great if you can share with us, if you can hear us, and everything is okay with video. So yeah, let's wait a couple more minutes for everybody. Okay, I see first comments in the chat, so great. So something working, yeah, right? uh, so we are back live. Okay. Okay, Tomek, so we can start, I think.
Okay, so hello everyone. It's great to see you once again on our weekly devs and holders meeting. It's been a week since we have released our sandbox, and I hope you have a chance to see, to download it, to play with it, and you have some opinions or some thoughts about it, and you will share it with us for our for good of all of us. And okay, Bartek, so what do you have for us today?
Okay, sorry, I had a problem with microphone this time. Yeah, so thank you very much for everybody for what you did last week. There was a great, there was a great support from you, and we thank you. We had a chance to fix everything a little bit faster. So this is why we make a special deployment last Tuesday, I think it was, and sorry, in Monday in the night. So thanks that we deployed all the changes before the Friday, so you should see some changes during the week. But right now we added as well next part of the changes based on your suggestions, and this is already deployed to the our sandbox. So we will go through all this. And one more announcement: we still, we were looking for people to the team, and there is more work and more. And there is a lot of things to do, and we feel that we need a little bit more support in some areas. So we are mainly looking for a React developer. It's a front-end developer. If you are, let's say, expert in that area, it will be great if you can just send us your CV and information about you at email. I mean, on email, core team at BigShortBets.com. It will be great to see that you want to join our team. We are looking for, let's say, not the small amount of work, but let's say almost full-time job. So it would be great if your availability is a little bit higher than we just suggested that in the past during our previous lives. As well, we are looking for security specialist, because there is a lot of things to check and to try to improve for you, but still we see that we have some space for increasing our resources on that area as well. And third role that we need to increase is the tester. So if you are QA specialist in manual tests or an automative test, it's great to hear that you want to join us. And if you have any time, of course, if it's more close to the full-time job instead of part-time job, it will be great. So yeah, as well, please send your we should back right. Yeah. I'm not if we are back or not. I think so. I think we lost Tomek, but I will try to go through the application right now. And yeah, sorry for that problems today. I don't know what's happened, but we will prepare better solution for future. But today we need to work with what we have right now. So yeah. So like there were a lot of fixes added to the sandbox. So right now I'll try to show you what's changed and try to answer all your questions during that. Okay. I don't know if I'm back or not. It's hard to predict what's happened right now. Okay. So I will just do talking and then we'll see what's happened, okay? So yeah, first of all, there was a request to change the trending algorithm. I want to, and maybe you just realized that the order of the baits just changed on the sandbox. What's happened? There was a baits that they, for example, they had a lot of comments and bites ups, and it makes this baits trending higher and higher on the list. So, but there was logic that, for example, decreased these baits after 7 days to the 50% of the score, right? The value just changed by the half. We just divided that by the half, and we just did it because we want to check the extreme. I mean that the different conditions that will allows us to check something before we will use that in the production. And yeah, and right now we just decreased the time to the 2 days, so it will be promoting faster and more the new baits, and thanks that the more fresh and more interesting baits will be posting higher, but the old ones will be pushing low and lower by the time. This is the first one. Second thing is that we saw that there is a lot of communication problems with suggesting us bugs, what's going on in the application, something like that. So we just decided to add you a special button. The button is over here, and it allows you to report the bug, because some of you don't want to send us an email. Some of you just send a suggestion by the Telegram or something like that. We want to just centralize everything in one place, and thanks that the report bug is over here. There is no information about you, but there is needed the title and the description. We don't want to know who is reporting the bug, but we only want to know the title and the description. And as well, the screenshot is needed. For example, what part of the system you just mentioned or something like that, right? So this free information is needed. So for example, it will be bug test, let's say, and I want to report bug, and let's say I want to attach something like that, let's say. And if you can see it's working in the same way like adding the bait, and if I send that, we will receive that on a special platform that we implement for the bugs like that. So it went straight to the dev team. So yeah, I think it will be useful for you, and it will increase and a little bit the number of the bugs that you're reporting, because it will be more comfortable for you to report that. And I think that it will be a lot of so much faster than just using the outside email address or something like that, right? So yeah, this is one thing. Second thing is that mainly we just fixing the application to make sure that we cover all your changes and your suggestions. For example, we never again just displayed the double messages 2 times. It's only 1 time right now, so it's easy to see that it's fixed. As well, we fixed that there, if you click to message to somebody, the name, the address will be visible over here, and as well it helps you to understand to identify that the person is this is the person you want to contact, right? I want to as well explain some ideas that we have in application, but I see that some of you have different opinion about it. So first of all, there was a question that should we just display who bites up or bite down your bait, and this functionality will be covered in the comment section, because if I add comment, let's say for example we have a Nami comment over here, Nami's comment over here, there will be information that what reaction this person gave to this bait. But somebody want to stay anonymous, for example, and they don't want to add a comment, but they want to score your bait, they will remain as a number only, and you don't have any chance or access to that to check who gave you the option. But if they add the comment, there will be information that what reaction this person gave for this bait, right? Okay, so what I can say more? So like you can see, somebody can say, okay, it's just a fixing, and so you just fixing during this week. Yes, of course, this is mainly just a fix deployed right now, but right now we are working on more complicated stuff like groups, encrypted groups, and encryption module to our system. I can say a little bit more about it. It will be something like that. We want to generate the encryption keys, the private and the public keys inside the application, but the private key will be encrypted by your Ethereum wallet. So dev team or somebody who, for example, maybe will have access to the information application, they won't be able to decrypt your private key inside application. So for example, if you just for example start using an application, something like that, your key will be safe as long as your Ethereum wallet will be safe, right? But it's a little bit more complicated to deliver that in 1 week, so this is why we need a little bit more time for that. And as well the groups, we don't want to introduce groups without encryption, because there is no point to have they can read your information, right? So groups will be deployed when encryption will be ready, because we want to make sure that this small space in our application will be only your let's say country, not the country, but the place that you are the owner. They are there. You have all your own rules there, and you can feel free, and for example, create new actions like a GameStop in the future, right? Okay, so quickly I want to try to figure out what I can share more today, but let's say just quickly take some questions from the chat. Did you consider to change the way that presents baits? It may be hard to use the large amount of data, maybe something like Reddit. Yeah, so this so we are working on our user experience and on our UI all the time. This is just the version that it's quite simple, and it's not a final version. It will be quite surprising. I can say that we will change dramatically how our application looks like. And yeah, so right now, based on what we have, I think it's enough. But when we were increasing, for example, the numbers of the files that you can attach to the bait, or maybe there will be some more information. Of course, the baits that needs to be displayed in a more comfortable way to presenting for more information, it will be changed for that. But right now we are focusing on for things that they're more important in this stage of in the project, right? Yeah, I just realized that about the baits. Yeah, so we add for you the option to make the use your enter to make a new line in the bait. So for example, it's Sandbox Live 121, sorry, 2021, and it's a sandbox, right? So if I say hi guys, it is just a so if I click enter, test, and thanks. It will be right now like you asked us, so we added this, and yeah, there was still some way that it could be a griefing for our application, but I think it's because you can just make a lot of lines in this bait, but we are aware of it. But the Seymour will be cutting the baits after 4 lines, so yeah. But if somebody want to be a troll, there is a possibility to just make a very long bait, and just we are aware of it, but I think it's more important to give you new functionality and then fix that instead of waiting for that, I don't know, for longer time, right? So yeah, so right now I think it will be more convenient to write and read baits in that way, and I know that there was a lot of requests about it, so I just pretended it very high for you, so I hope it will be useful. Yeah, so there was a change of phrase. I want to say that nobody have access to the BigShortBets coins right now because they don't exist. So there was logic that it's taking we take your Ethereum wallet under balance to just reflect that how this wallet will work in the future. So we changed the label to make sure that you know that it's Ethereum, is not a BSB coins. Okay. What I can say more. As well, we increase the numbers of the validations. Let's say, for example, if you make a too long hashtag, the system will say what is going on. As well, if you, for example, make too many hashtags, because there is validation up to 5. I know there were some problems with that, but if I make 5, I can't make a 6th one, right? So it will help like that. As well, we changed the nickname problem. I don't want to change mine because somebody will steal it, but there was a problem that, for example, if you use the unacceptable marks and signs, the system just say you that your login is already existing in the application. It was our mistake. It was a wrong message about the problem. Right now, the system will help you understand what is going on with your nickname, and try to reduce the problem that, for example, you don't know what's happened and why your nick is, for example, already used. Yeah, so what's more, because it's quite I'm quite, let's say, confused about the problems that we have in Technica, so I just forget about everything. So maybe I will try to find some questions. I think that Philip just joined us. I can see that, the yesterday meeting was great, right?
Kind of, yes. It was a little too good, but no. Our Art of Speculation regular meeting, very fruitful. A lot of good people, a lot of good introductions, many handshakes, and of course, the other thing that we should tell about, unless you already spoke about it at the beginning. Sorry for joining late. The explainer video. Have you mentioned that?
Yeah, so yeah, exactly. So maybe we can just say once again, just play that explanatory video. We used this video as in the intro for that live, but I had a problem with connections. I'm not sure if everybody have a chance to see that. But if we have 2 minutes, we can just play it once again for everybody, because I'm not sure if all of you have a chance to.
Will it look good when you will screen share a video? Won't it be like a laggy slideshow? Will it be
Ah,
smooth?
I'm not sure. It depends on how my connection will
I
stay.
think it's better to just share the link with people,
Yeah,
but
it's a great
screen
idea.
sharing a video and animation, I think is just going to be choppy. But yeah, make sure to see the animation. Let us know what you think, because we always can do it better, like with the product. So the same thing applies for the materials. And yeah, soon we should be making a live, perhaps even this weekend, about the sandbox testing with a couple of my friends to show the world how easy it is. And this weekend, no later, you should be able to see the first interview that we have done with a person who runs a blockchain company and a blockchain accelerator. So a couple things coming. Stay tuned, and you will have stuff to watch. So
Yeah, like
that's all I wanted to say.
no, great, great. So, like you can see, Philip is hardworking guy, and he prepared for you the additional life. There will be more fun, and there will be more, let's say, uh, more information about the blockchain. Just like, talking about the idea, about the product itself, but not the technical, boring stuff for everybody, right? So it will be,
You just everybody's gonna see.
yeah.
Just come and see. We're not gonna explain too much. So.
Okay, so like always, I'm just a guy who is sitting in the basement, so it's hard for me to just find the line.
No, you are the person making it happen. So,
Yeah,
so yeah.
yeah. I
Do you
just,
have any other comments, maybe, or?
yeah. I'm just looking on the chat right now to find any interesting questions and try to answer for them. What will
What
be?
will be the main language in app? English, I suppose.
Yeah, so right now we have I think English, Polish, in some of the part Spanish already in application. It's based on your web browser configuration, but we want to change. Let's say in the future, I think in the near future, maybe in the next live or maybe in 4 weeks in the future, we want to add you option to change the number and the language inside the application in the configuration tab for your account. So if you go, for example, for your account, there will be something like settings and something like that, and then there will be place that you can just change your language. So give me. Okay, so I think we are back. Yeah. So once again, there was a question that about that posts, all the posts going to main wall, or there will be some place like waiting room. Yeah. So we are making a benchmarking. I mean, we are using the tool that is calling benchmarking, and we are looking to the other websites to find a good solution for that. We have some options on the table right now. I think that it's more important to you is to allow you to sort change the order of the main page based on a date of publish, of the bait, when this bait is created, so the freshest following okay. So yeah, I think sorry for that, everybody. Sometimes there is some problems with my connection. We will fix that for future, and for sure I will have a plan B, better plan B, because I had a plan B, but it doesn't work. So yeah, so if you can hear me, I can quickly just answer some of the questions if there is no questions on the chat. This time I just want to say sorry, and yeah, and we will prepare more stable connection for futures lives. Yeah, so if anybody is still with me, just let me know. If not, then I will say that thank you very much for that and for your patience. Sorry once again for these problems. And yeah. Okay, so I think I already lost all of you. So yeah, thank you very much for that. Have a great weekend. Keep posting your suggestion about the application because it's very helpful. I want to just quickly remind you that we're still looking for front-end developers, for testers, for security specialists. So if you have any experience in that area and you want to change your job or you find a very interesting project, please send any information about you to us on email coreteam @BigShortBets.com, and and then I will contact you personally and we will try to figure out how we can start working together, right? Okay, so I think that is special life and special situations, so I will answer some Polish questions, right? And so for everybody who joins for English part, thank you very much for that for now, and yeah, and I will try to answer some questions people who back to us, or maybe I will answer it in 2 languages. There is a question that where is the contract address for our token? Token doesn't exist right now. There is only the pre-sale smart contract. It's available on our website, BigShortBets.com. There is, I think, a tab called pre-sale, or there is a big red button called join pre-sale, and then there is all the information in Polish and in English that you can read. So co teraz po polsku powiem, na stronie BigShortBets nie ma, w sensie nie ma tokenu i nie ma kontraktu na token, jest kontrakt pre-sale'owy, więc na stronie BigShortBets.com po kliknięciu w guzik dołącz do pre-sale'u, wszystko jest napisane. Kontrakt tokenu będzie dostępny i będzie udostępniony, jak token będzie możliwy do odebrania przez Was po wszystkich sprzedażach i pre-sale'ach. Okay, guys, any other questions or things that I can help? Once again, sorry for that situation. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I will double check that, but I don't want to risk more. And I see that we already lost all of you from this live based on a statistic that I can see in YouTube. So the most patient people just stay with me. So I just stay a little bit longer to answer all of the questions. Then I will finish our live today. Once again, I don't want to quickly say that there is option to report back, so please share with us your information. It's not only for bugs. This mainly, it will go. This report will be sent to the dev team, straight to the dev team, right? So if you want to make your suggestion, something like that. You can as well use the same place in applications. For example, you have some suggestion or something like that. As well, if you have any questions and you want to directly hit me, please find me Morgar4D is mine. As well, this is the same nickname for in our application, right? So if you go here, so you can always just send me a message, and I'm every day I'm sitting over here and reading your baits and your messages, everything. So yeah, I'm looking forward to find what you are thinking and what you suggest us. Okay, guys, because I see that the problem's just coming back and back, so I don't see any option, because I think it's nothing comfortable for you to watching live like that. So yeah, thank you very much for your time. Have a great weekend once again, and see you soon. And once again, sorry for that problems. We will fix that for the next sprint, for the next live. Have a great day. Bye.